Really?
Sure.
Sit, let me examine.
Oh, God, you see the big time blisters them? Sure.
Wow, that looks quite serious.
Doctor, my foot, oh God, doctor,
Tell
my
me, when
foot.
did you start experiencing these symptoms?
About 1 week ago.
Have you traveled in the past few weeks?
Well, not in weeks, but last year I've been to Africa, and since then things not right. Things not quite right.
Have you eaten anything different?
No, doctor? Sure. God.
Okay, lie down, let me examine you completely.
God, sure. God. Doc. Oh, God. Ah. Doctor, my foot. Like, sure, like something I move. Sure.
Oh, something is moving in there.
Oh my God, doctor, chop it off.
I think these are symptoms of the guinea worm disease.
Chop what?
It's prevalent in Africa, and since you've been to Africa, I think that's exactly what you've contracted.
Doctor, chop it off. A serious lie you're telling her.
Let me confirm my diagnosis. Wait in the waiting room, please.
Oh, sure. Oh, what disease is that? Guinea pig?
worm. Guinea worm.
Sure. Guinea worm disease. I like them at a rasta.
Hello, and welcome to Microbiology Bites. Humans are host to over 300 species of parasitic worms and 70 species of protozoa, some derived from our primate ancestors and some from the animals we've domesticated or come into contact with during our history. The best documented parasitic disease known from ancient times is caused by the nematode worm Dracunculus medinensis. The earliest description is from an Egyptian papyrus from 1500 BC that refers to both the nature of the infection and to techniques for removing the worm. Confirmation of the presence of this worm in ancient Egypt comes from the finding of well-preserved worms in Egyptian mummies. Dracunculiasis, or guinea worm disease, is one of the few diseases unambiguously described in the Bible, and most parasitologists accept that the fiery serpents which struck down the Israelites in the region of the Red Sea after the exodus from Egypt were actually guinea worms. The adult worms live in the subcutaneous connective tissues of their victims, from where the females emerge to release thousands of larvae into the water, where they're taken up by intermediate hosts, which are tiny aquatic crustaceans called cyclops. In these hosts they mature into infectious larvae that infect humans when the crustaceans are accidentally swallowed in contaminated drinking water. On maturity, the large female worm, which can be nearly up to a metre in length, protrudes from the skin, usually of the leg, and causes intense inflammation and irritation. The effects of the disease are crippling. Its victims develop large ulcers, usually in the lower leg. The ulcers swell, sometimes to the size of a tennis ball, and burst, releasing the spaghetti-like parasitic worm. Victims experience a pain so excruciating that they say it feels as if their leg is on fire. The searing pain compels people to jump into the water, often the community's only source of drinking water, to relieve the pain. When the infected person immerses their leg in the water, the worm in the leg releases thousands of larvae. These larvae are ingested by cyclops, and the cycle begins again. The most common way to treat guinea worm disease involves wrapping the worm around a stick. This treatment has been employed for millennia and may have inspired the rod of Asclepius, which historically symbolized the medical profession. As the adult worm begins to emerge from the patient's skin, it's wound around a stick and then further extracted by a few centimeters each day. This slow process can take days or even weeks, but it's required to avoid breakage and leaving behind a portion of the worm. Leaving some of the dead worm to remain in the host body increases the risk of infection and can trigger immune responses resulting in pain and swelling. In many countries, a broken worm is removed surgically, or the worm can be excised surgically from the very beginning if healthcare facilities are available.
Yeah.
Come. Please have a seat.
Doctor, my foot.
I have confirmed that you indeed have the guinea worm disease. It is quite prevalent in Africa. Have you drank the water in Africa?
Yeah. I don't wicked people out and they make me drink that old dirty water. Doctor, me never want to drink it.
So it was enough to give you the guinea worm disease.
La ya tell.
What happens now is that the worm needs to exit your body in order to lay the eggs.
What?
Yes, we'll have to do an extraction process. Come with me.
Oh my God, doctor. Oh God. So why I extract that way? Gosh.